Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's found space here. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way. Decent chance! There it is! And we have liftoff! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mendes gets across to intercept that. And it's Szoboszlai. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plays it through. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. They're urging him to shoot. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no
chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. And it's made its way to him. Schlotterbeck gets it clear. And here's Messi. Rice. That is lovely. Ronaldo is onto this. He's well positioned here. And that has been cleared. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well read, nice interception. It's run loose here. Out of play for a throw. No way through there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Could move up a gear here. Adeyemi. That's destined for the flank. And that is headed for the middle. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo! That's another chance! That's going to go a long way. Guirassy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Pogba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that is expertly dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo. So what can they make of this? Looking for the run. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Szoboszlai. Araujo getting this one clear. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. And he's made sure that's not getting
There
through.
will be 1 minute added time.
Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vietnam leading by one at the break.
Special lottery. Please grab
I thought
the
that
tickets
was a
you were given
decent
when you were walking
45
through the
minutes of
gate.
football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Vietnam have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here is the
Number
first touch
7,
of the second half.
Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Mbappe. Number 42.
And there's the clearance.
Musiala.
Now it's Guirassy. And it's been hooked away. And they're quick to get it back. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tchouaméni. Van de Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Araujo gets it away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So here comes a substitution.
Messi. Number 6, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 10, Rafinha.
Played right into his path.
27, Morgan
Rogers
Major.
stood his ground strongly. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a shade optimistic. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Guirassy. Pogba, under an awful lot of pressure.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, that's clever. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the...
And a chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Pogba. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution on the field, number 41.
Well, the two
Rice.
coaches are signalling
Coming on the
changes here,
field
both
is
at the same time.
Number 2.
We're looking at a different game now.
Substitution in progress.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Can he get onto this? Big chance, corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And it's Musiala. And he's in on Mbappe! And again! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rafinha goes short. This looks promising.
Vietnam clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a sharp finish. And again they hit the front. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Vietnam leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Mbappe, distributed tidily.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Vietnam moments now away from seeing this one out. Good ball, good take. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Tchouaméni goes sliding in. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ryerson wins the duel this time. That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Osimhen. Van Dijk with the clearance. And that will be it. Vietnam can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Just a quick reminder today.
The end of the
please
game.
refrain from
Reflections?
parking outside this
Well, Peter,
stadium.
this was
Thank you
probably
very much
more
for your
slugfest
cooperation.
than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for Thuram! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, just not quite.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Traumeri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Ryerson. And Adeyemi. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Rice. Rice, he steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Palmer. And here's Messi. Now, can they get it back?
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Adeyemi. Played into space. So what can they make of this? Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And that was very necessary.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neatly clipped into space. Neuer attempts a clearance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. It's goes for a shot! And it's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Chance here to counter. Ryerson proves just a little bit too strong. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. This their second corner of the game. Neuer claims comfortably. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. He has a look up. Decent chance! And that's in. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Adeyemi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Poor, robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Palmer gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Palmer. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe going after that. Throw it. Tchouaméni can get it clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Great, and Messi! He's given the time to pick a pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Vietnam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7,
the second half then, just getting going.
Junior. Coming on the field.
Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Number 42, Musiala.
Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that.
Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Big chance! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Vietnam can make their change now with a break in play.
Messi. Number 6, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 10, Rafinha.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries a deft little ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there.
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their 4th corner of the game. Punched away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Rafinha gets flagged offside. Strokes it back. Dink through. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's superb. And he tries a shot! And a neat finish! And again they hit the front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field, number 41.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Is number 2.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's De Jong. Musiala picks it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
De Jong, Tchouaméni, Van Dijk. Havertz wins the duel this time. Rice. Nicely shaped ball. That is a great pick out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tchouaméni short changes him with that pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found space here. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions
Vietnam
taking place.
have opted to make another change here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's an imaginative pass. Tchouaméni is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. Mbappe. Osimhen! And again, he's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mbappe. And no, he's seen through all of that. Played out to the left flank. And here's Musiala. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. Good ball, good take. Mbappe finds himself offside. Araujo. It's a quick ball upfield. Rafinha. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rodgers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's been taken short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's the end. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome, in the end, virtually unavoidable.
And now,
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Van Dijk cuts it out. Tchouameni, that has been slung wide. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Can he get it through? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is a little undercooked. Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Rodgers. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's the shot! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And the cross comes in. Chance! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he's gone looking for safety. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pogba. Now it's Mbappe. Probing pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Out of play for a throw.
Now it's Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chouameni, nice-looking ball. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. And here's Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Ruben Dias. That is ended up in no man's land. Good read, needed to be. Pogba. It's a searching pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes for goal! Oh, it's a thumping here. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they can counter here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's really well cleared. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the pass is intercepted. And he thumps it clear. Chooses to go cross-field. Van de Ven. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's come loose. Deftly away. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
A happy wedding anniversary
Vietnam
for one of our
go in
fan
at
club
half-time with a game to chase.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Cristiano
So let's get the
Ronaldo.
ball rolling.
Number 7,
Vietnam
Vinicius
really
Junior.
need to bring up their
Coming on the
intensity and
field,
rhythm a notch or two,
number
Peter.
11,
Just looked a step
Mbappe.
too slow on everything.
Number 42, Musiala.
And here's Messi. Goes down, but nothing given. Adeyemi clears without hesitation. That'll be a throw. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Adeyemi, who does have an assist to his name. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Ruben Dias gets it away. Adeyemi! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Vietnam are
Messi.
able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Coming on the field.
Nicely weighted ball. Played through for the wide man. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a goal kick. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a decent ball. Deftly away. That's a throw. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
After 62 minutes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe wins the duel this time.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Araujo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Palmer. He's having a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky, lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Ryerson calmly anticipates. That's going to go a long way.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Rafinha, not a hint of offside here. And it's made, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's quick to get rid. They get a throw in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
So, third corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Punched away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Tries one from range. Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. No, he's just misjudged that one. Threads one in. Mbappe. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nicely aimed pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again. João Neves. Well read, nice interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thinks about the shot. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Now this could be a pivotal moment.
Substitutions
Dying
taking
minutes,
place.
free kick, great position. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
6 added minutes.
Lovely,
has been
now then.
allocated.
Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Can he get on the end of it? He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Cunha is flagged offside. And he's let fly. And there goes their last chance. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Hello, attendees.
Matheus
This
Cunha
is a
picking up the
lost
Man of the
children's
Match award,
announcement.
and no
Would the
surprise
father
there.
of a boy in a blue hat kindly
Vietnam
make his way
have
to the
done it.
information center.
There are people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Vietnam really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result. And congratulations to them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.